We are back to Real Vibe with You Money, where we speak about everything real. And guess what? Christmas is here. Yay! All right. So today we are going to talk about something that will touch, this will apply to so many people, especially if you have been through 2020, you and me have. So when things are falling apart, many times they could actually be falling into place. That's the topic for today. As many people do have New Year resolutions, it's good to sit down and, have a goal, have an objective of what you'd want to see in a new year, maybe when you're celebrating your birthday, or actually when you're starting out a new year. And 2020 has proved to be a difficult year actually to many people, and the year is coming to an end, and you could be the person I'm targeting this to that needs to hear this. Sometimes when things are falling apart, they could actually be falling into place. You set up a business, it crashed. You don't know where you went wrong. You feel like you've done so much to revive the business and things are not looking good. You have applied for so many jobs. Sometimes you actually have walked to different offices to drop the CVs physically because you felt like just sending an email has not been working. You look around and wonder, am I skilled enough? Is anyone looking into my CV? Why are my peers doing better than I am? Why is this season so hard for me? As a man, you go home, your children are looking up to you. Your wife is looking up to you as the leader of the home, almost throwing tantrums at you. And you don't know what to do. There are bills to be paid. There's rent, electricity. So many issues that need your attention. As a woman, it's taking a while for you to get your goals and dreams met. You've been in a relationship, you've invested so much, but it just crashed. You have done everything possible, and you feel like everything is just crashing on you. You've started a ministry, for example. Yes, God called you to do it, but there is no any sign that anything is working out. You've done so much, and yet you feel like you are a failure. There are times when family doesn't understand you. There are times when friends don't really understand what you're going through. Many times you feel alone. Many times you will feel lonely. I'm just here to tell you this. You will be able to understand what a good day is if you experience a bad day. This season that you are in today, soon enough, you'll be able to look back and say, you know what? I'm grateful I went through that. I'm so glad I had to experience luck for me to understand what it means to take care of what I have today. You will look back and be so grateful that you lost some friends, because the level that you are about to experience will not need such kind of friends. You are about to get to a season of so much happiness because you understand what sadness is all about. And these seasons, good thing is they do not last. You have tarmacked for so long. Yes, I hear you. I get you. I've been there. But a time is coming. A time of breakthrough. A time when you will be able to say, I am so grateful that I had to go through this. Let me tell you what these seasons do to us. Before you ever get anything that is quite refined, it really has to go through fire. And that is a season of refining. That is a season of shaping. That is a season where we are refined to be who we are. There is a blessing in your life that unless you have gone through a process for you to gain that capacity to accommodate that blessing, that you will not even understand how to take care of it. There are seasons that unless you go through them, you will not understand your new season. And as I've said, seasons do not last. Allow yourself to go through it. I've said this before. I still remember my first ever episode in this channel where I talked about, be unapologetically you. And I said one of the ways to ever go through something is just through it. You will come out fine. And fine, I mean you will come out so refined. Please, learn what you have to learn during this season. With COVID-19 and everything, so many businesses have been crushed. Very few companies have been recruiting. So many people have been staying at home. How about you just focus on the positive? Right now we have learned the importance of family because you cannot see your family as much as you would want to. You are not able to travel as much as you would want to. I still remember one day, walking to the office and, just thinking about the last time I saw my parents physically, and I was like, oh my God, we have to appreciate this season in as much as it has its own negativity. Some of the people out here have been getting 50% or even 25% salaries. You've been pushed to the corner. You've had to cut on your lifestyle. But you know what? I'm very positive. I'm very optimistic that things will just get better. Your attitude in everything will either make you better or bitter. Choose to be better. And always know when a challenge comes, it is not meant to crush you unless you allow it. And that is why personally, and I wish everybody could take this home, that sometimes when things are falling apart, they could actually be falling into place. Is there a friendship you just lost and you are crushed? You never needed that. Is there a relationship that has broken and you're wondering, how will I ever recover? How was my time wasted just like that? I usually say this, that the person who is meant to, to live the rest of your life with you, when they come, every pain, every heartbreak, every season of heartbreak will be all worth it. Because now you will know how to appreciate the new season. I'm sending you hugs out there. Person who is so depressed, wondering what next. Somebody out there who is so broke, they don't know how to take care of themselves or even their family. Somebody who feels like their life is actually it's just coming to an end. I'm just here to tell you that no, it's a season and seasons don't last. And one day, and I pray it will be sooner than you expect, you will look back and say, I am so glad I had to go through this. I'm looking forward to those testimonies. Somebody will just say, I'm so happy I went through it, and now here I am. We all have watched War Room, I believe, and one of the actors says that God does not give big battles to small soldiers. In other words, there is no challenge, there is no temptation, there is no war that will come your way that you're not able to handle. You are that strong. You are beautiful. You are able to go through this. Just remember, even now, when things seem to be falling apart, they could actually be falling into place. Peace.